station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Good evening, Hills FM listeners. Welcome to the third episode of TaFMA Thursday on 90.8 Hills FM, your community radio station. I'm your host RJ Lin, and today we have a very special artist in the spotlight. It's time to celebrate the talent of Tia Longkumer. Before we dive into the amazing music of Tia Longkumer and get to know about him, let's talk about the significance of TaFMA and the purpose of this collaboration. TaFMA, the Task Force for the Music and Arts, has joined hands with 90.8 Hills FM to give local artists a platform to showcase their talents and bring back the culture of listening and engaging with our own artists. 90.8 Hills FM has always been at the forefront of community-driven initiatives, and this partnership with TaFMA is another step towards promoting and encouraging our homegrown talents. Every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m., we will be featuring talented artists and bands from across Nagaland. Today, we are shining the spotlight on the incredibly talented Tia Longkumer. Tia Longkumer is a musician hailing from Dimapur. With his soulful voice and captivating performances, Tia has won the hearts of many music lovers. He has been actively contributing to the local music scene and leaving an indelible mark with his unique style. In today's show, we have an exciting lineup for our listeners. We will explore Tia Longkumer's musical journey, share some of his popular tracks, and even hear from the artist himself. It's going to get even more exciting, and if you stay tuned all the way till the very end, you will be listening to amazing songs from another artist, Koko as well. As we kick off this exciting musical journey, I have some exciting news to share. Tia has won the Best Pop Duo Group prize at the 14th Music Award of Nagaland in 2022 for the song Stay Close featuring Meyisanen. The opening track we're about to play is none other than Stay Close, so let's get ready to start the show with a bang as we enjoy this award-winning song that sets the perfect tone for what's to come. Here's Stay Close by Tia Longkumer featuring Meyisanen.
I got something to tell y'all. Y'all so pretty. I don't wanna sound so dumb petty, but you don't wanna mess with this young birdie. I can make your right go fly, I'm ready, huh? You don't believe me? I'ma take you to the crib, make you wife at a glance, take you to the dance, make you trip on the ass. I'll fall on my knees. I want you every day, girl. My heart's been longing for you. I'll keep you close to mine. Love you till the end of time. What are you waiting for? My heart's been longing for you. I'll keep you close to mine. I'll keep you close to mine. I'll keep you close to mine.
just listened to Stay Close by Tia Longkumer featuring Meyisanen. Now, before we dive into the next track, let's take a moment to tune in to an insightful interview by Arjun Marjung in conversation with Tia Longkumer. Let's have a listen.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Hello, listeners. Thank you for tuning to 90.8 Hills FM. I'm your host, RJ Marjung, and this is Music in Focus. In this segment, we dive deep into the lives of our favorite artists, Nagaland's music scene, while also introducing up-and-coming homegrown artists. And we have one such artist here at Hills FM today. Starting his journey in music very early on, not really knowing where it was going to lead him, here he is today, causing quite a stir with his single, Stay Close, featuring Meyisanen, which was released just last month. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Tia Longkumer.
Hi everyone.
Thank you so much, Tia, for taking the time to come to the studio for this interview. To start things off, why don't you give our listeners a short intro about yourself?
So I'll just start again. Hi everyone, I'm Tia Longkumer. I am a Western contemporary singer. Okay, I'm an independent artist, which means I'm not in contract with any labels right now. So yeah, I'm just singing around here and there, just crapping on things.
You mentioned you also teach, so...
Oh yes, I have been teaching for some time now, but currently I am on like part-time break or something like that.
To work on your music?
Yeah, to work on my performance.
Oh, that's great. The first things first, like how did you get into music? Like where and when did your journey start?
Well, it started very early in life, okay? As in like not professionally, I would say, because I was kind of just going around people, just joining people in churches, singing in group songs and stuff. And then it just went on for some time. But eventually people kind of liked my voice, so I just kept on singing, but nothing professionally.
Right. And you had mentioned earlier that you face a little bit of a identity crisis. Like, would you like to weigh in on that a little bit?
Yeah, about that. So, while growing up, it was a little difficult because, physically I don't look like a Naga because, I'm a surrogate child.
Right.
So, being a surrogate child, and since my mom could not give birth, okay, since she had a problem in her tumor, so I was, born via another surrogate mother.
Right.
So, my DNA kind of just went along with my surrogate mother.
Yes.
So because of that, I looked different. So my parents were mostly not in station, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, I was with my mom, but I could not fit in well in Nagaland.
In Nagaland.
Yeah. And then if I go out with my, to my dad's posting place,
Right.
then I could not speak Hindi.
Yeah.
So, I could not speak, so I could not fit in there also.
So you were just like kind of
yeah,
stuck in the middle,
yeah,
like
sandwich in
yeah.
between everywhere.
And you also said something about how they would mistake your name as like Tia Longkumer.
Yes. So people will be like, "Are you're really Ao?" Or in Nagaland, or people will be like, "Oh, Dia," or something like that. Those names. But that's very common, okay, for me. But just growing up, it was kind of little struggling because, here I would face a lot of, discrimination. I would say,
yeah.
because I was also kind of little jumpy. I'm still fat, but that was like golu. Like
So this is when you were in school.
Yeah, when I was in school, yeah.
And high school, it was tough on everyone, regardless. So I can only imagine. Why don't you take us through, like, your experience with bullying and how you used it to, like, you just turn yourself around, like, I don't know, like maybe just get a little more confident in life.
So, since it was difficult to stay, my grandmother, she just told me, like, she told my parents, like, send your grandson here and I'll just look after him, okay?
And here,
Dimapur,
as in
yeah.
Dimapur.
So, being in Dimapur, I was with my grandmother, and my grandmother was really spiritually very strong. So I would go to school and then people would tease me, and then they would like pulling me. There was a time where they would just rub their snot on my hair. That was kind of
Kids were nasty. Kids were very
So I would come back and complain it to my grandmother. So she would be like, "Tia, it's okay, right? Because if you can bear this right now, you're gonna bear bigger things in future. Because the vengeance is for God, not yours to take. So just control."
Oh, bless her.
Yeah. So growing up that way, I was mentally frustrated also, because there it was difficult. While coming back again, I cannot say anything. There was no room to vent out my anger.
It must have been like such a tough time for you, like having to navigate at a like that situation at such a young age, right? High school.
It was little, actually high school, I cannot even say high school because it was way younger than high school. It was more like primary.
So I think by the time you reached high school, like people,
Yeah,
I mean the acceptance
exactly.
started.
So I think I was in third or fourth standard. I did not have the true friends actually. I mean, I had really good friends, but then
Right.
I would kind of distance myself.
Was it just because of the way you were thinking, or like was it something that you saw?
Actually, it was both ways.
Mm-hmm.
There were some friends who did not wanted to be friends with me because they did not wanted to be bullied.
Mm-hmm.
And now seeing that scenario, I also started to distance myself from my friends,
Right.
because I thought that
Just to save the drama.
Exactly.
Right.
So it happened, but I had these few friends. So one of my friend once invited me to an event,
Mhm.
which was children's camp, I suppose. I think it was back in 2014 or something like that.
Bible camp, something of that sort.
It's something of that, yeah. So since I had that only one friend who I was kind of
Yeah.
understanding, I could share my thoughts.
Right.
So I said yes because I did not want to lose that friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Since I didn't have that
That
amount
many-
of friends,
yeah.
it was very precious. So I agreed, but I was very skeptical because
To
I
go
thought,
to a camp.
because I thought I will not fit in.
Mm-hmm. Like-
Fitting in was something I was very
Yeah, I think that was like the one thing that was that was always in your mind, just to fit in.
just to fit in, exactly. So I went in, and on the first, my dad was there because my dad is usually out of station. So my dad dropped me and he left.
Mhm.
So I was very worried. I was like lost. It's like you go to a new city and then you don't know what's happening around.
So this camp was situated outside
No, it was here. It was in IMC Hall. Okay.
IMC Hall. Okay.
I was not usually out, so it was kind of very
A new environment.
a new environment. Yeah. So I was kind of lost. And then I saw my friend, and then my smile, it just went up like from 0 to 100, I suppose. And then I followed him. We did the registration. And on registration, they asked us like, which club would you like to join?
Right.
So I did not know which club to join because I was not interested in anything. So I just chose what my friend had picked.
Yeah.
That was music and lyric.
Music and lyric
Because
club.
I did not want it to be left alone kind of situation. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So upon entering the room, the best thing I ever felt was Utitali just hugged everyone that entered that room.
And when you say Udi Tali, this is Taliang that we're
Taliang,
speaking
yes.
of.
So he just hugged everyone, and that was something I had never experienced. That warm
Right.
hug, that you are welcome.
Just very welcoming.
And that's when I was like, it was a different perspective. I mean, it birthed a new perspective. Like I think there's some difference in the world. I think I may be able to fit in here.
Yeah.
So as things went on, I mean as hours went on in the program, Utitali, he just told us like how music can be used to channel your emotion. If you and everyone is here because you can sing and you can
Yes.
do something. So why don't you use that to channel your emotion? If you're going through something, use it to channel it. Use it to praise it. Because it can be a medium of expression. And that hit me really hard. So on the next day, we wrote this song under the theme Hero. The theme of the song, the theme of the event was "You Can Be a Hero." So we wrote this song together. That said, "You can be a hero." So the first lyrics was, "I'm not a mistake." I'm not a fool. I'm not defeated. I'm not a loser. Hey, I'm alive.
Right. Oh, I think I've heard this song before.
It's an old song actually.
Yeah.
Uditali's first
Yeah.
album. It was in his album.
Uh-huh.
So that we sang that song, and then that was like, okay, it gave me a new perspective of music. That's when I started to take like, interest in music.
Music.
So
Like that's what sparked this whole
yeah, journey. Yeah.
I mean, you said like you didn't really see where it was going to take you, and then there was a moment in your life when you almost gave up on music completely.
Okay, so I mean, after that, I just continued singing, expressing, just making new friends. Okay,
Right.
because eventually I started to have my identity. Like I don't have to prove it to anyone. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like kind of confident now. So things were just going on. Just singing. Okay, expressing, but things were not working out.
Yeah. I mean, it's always hard to like launch yourself as a musician, be it anywhere. Like I had this talk with was it Kekringa? Like it's just very hard to like launch yourself, to have that persona. Like you have to create a whole pack. Like like you're selling a product.
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
Oh, like said, it was difficult, okay, and things were not working out. I would go try to make a song, but then, kind of it did not work out,
Right.
okay. And then recording and stuff, I was not good at it, I would say, okay. We have this
Yeah.
feeling that it will not sound good.
Are you
Because
a perfectionist of
I'm,
some sort
like-
when it comes to your work?
Kinda. It has
Yeah.
to feel like perfect. There are many songs which I've written or did, but which I don't
Just didn't hit the mark for you, so you didn't like go on to
Yeah.
like release it.
exactly. So yeah, because of that kind of situations,
Mhm.
okay, it kind of just stopped, and then things were a little hard at home also.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
my
mean,
dad got sick. He had tuberculosis and
Mhm.
diabetes at the same time, okay, and after that, COVID hit. So
I mean, yeah, the long break that we all got.
so everything was just not happening.
Yeah.
So I just I thought I'll give up,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in a group known as Bright Lights, okay, which was under TaFMA.
TaFMA.
Yeah.
Okay, you've worked with TaFMA before.
Yeah, it was
And are you still affiliated to them, or did you
it's on and off.
on and off?
But I cannot say I'm in the contract basis or
Alright,
something like
alright.
that. Yeah. So that was gonna be my last performance and
Mhm.
stuff. I was like, okay, I'm done now. I'm not doing music.
You're gonna focus on something else
Yeah.
rather than music.
Yeah. And when I was about to do that, I was also very depressed then.
Mhm.
So I was gonna give up, but after coming back, I met Vinny Kalyaptomi
All right.
at Koima. Okay, so she texted me on Instagram like, "Hey Tia, are you free?" So I was like, "Yeah, I want to do a song with you."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I met her the next day. Okay, it was just random. We just decided like, let's go and meet at Nagaland Coffee at 3 p.m. or something like that,
Yeah.
and we met, and that's when we said, "I want to do this song." And the song Mindfields, I was listening to that song when John Legend released. Yeah, so it was something little like it was my genre that I would usually
Yeah.
jam on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so when she said that, like, I also want to do that, and then we did that.
So you just like, at the spur of the moment, you heard the song and you were like, oh,
Yeah.
why not do a cover? Which was beautifully shot, by the way. Like I was just watching it the other day, and not just very beautifully recorded as well. So where did you do the recording for that song?
So the recording was done by my amazing friend
Mhm.
KL Pamai.
Oh, that's nice. So like, that brings me to my question. Where you also have a song with him, right? So much more.
Oh,
So, and there were quite a lot of artists in that
yes.
collaboration with like various artists. Like, so when there's so much talent in one song, I mean, like, did you get like did you put in like input, like your creative input, like for the song?
Okay, actually, I did actually. Let me just take you how it started.
Mm-hmm.
So much more.
Right.
So once I got a call from a friend, like, who was interested to do a kind of a project like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I said yes, and I called KL Pamai.
Yeah.
Since COVID is there, why don't we come up with a song? Yeah. And then he loved the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So we were discussing with our other friend, but he had to leave the project because of some situation.
KL Pamai?
No, the other friend
your
he was not a singer, but he wanted to
produ-
sponsor. Yeah.
Okay.
But because of some situations, he had to back out. But since the project had already started, we just initiated the project. So we
So
went.
you're self-sponsored.
Yeah, we just it happened.
Yeah.
So we made that song. Okay, we were there. We were just let's do this song. And KL had a track which he made before. Okay, but he did not know what kind of song would go with that. What kind of lyrics would go with that.
Alright.
So he did not use that, and he was like, I think this song will be good. And we really liked the music what KL had produced.
Yeah.
So KL asked Abdon to write the lyric. Okay, and once Abdon wrote the lyric, so KL and I, we just sat and then this artist will be good, this artist will be good, and then
Just like brainstormed over like who to bring in and
exactly
like the arrangement of like the instruments and just the concept of the whole video also.
yeah. So that happened. Okay, and then there was some new there was a new verse that we wrote. Okay, for the bridge, and then the video was just shot on the same day and recorded on the same day.
Like both the song and the video for the.
Yes, exactly. So it was it was COVID, so movement was restricted to a certain. So we decided to.
So you just had to like squeeze everything into one day.
Exactly. So everyone just did their homework. Okay, and then we just came. Okay, we came to the warehouse that was in, just near this Imlikas. Not the present location, but the previous location.
Okay, I'm not really aware of that place.
Near Cornerstone. Yeah.
Okay, alright.
So there we all met. Okay, and then when we met, we were all very nervous. Okay, because everyone had known each other in social media. So like.
So it was the first time everybody was like meeting in person.
Exactly. I had to practice like how should I say hi in the mirror.
I think that's it's a little nerve-wracking. Like when you know of them, but then you guys haven't like actually met.
And when we met the next day, it was like as if we had known each other for like
Just instant click.
We just clicked.
Right.
Everyone was just doing their things, and it sounded so good. We didn't even have to do another retake for that.
So it was like all in one take.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I think that is that is something like I think you should all be proud of as a group, because if it's like a solo artist like does it in one take, you can just be like happy, like proud about that. But then for so many artists to record one song in a single day in one take and also shoot the video at the same time, I think that is something very interesting also.
That happened, and Cody joined. Cody did the video for us. Yes.
Cody James.
And then the song released. So everything was just in the video. The bloopers and stuff was just having fun. We were just having fun. And that's when I met Meyisanen for the first time on the day.
Meyisanen, the one who you sang Stay
Exactly.
Close with. And so you've been friends with Meyisanen since.
Yeah, Stay Close. So much more. Sorry.
So much more, right? So with Stay Close, like, did you, as you were getting into like the songwriting and like the production of the song, did you go in thinking, I want to collab with Meyisanen, or like did that thought come after?
So actually, Meyisanen and I, we stay kind of nearby. I would say not that near, but say about an hour walk.
Our walk. That is very close.
She stays in Indison and I stay nearby. Something. So we often go for evening walks. Okay, we just circle around the colony and stuff. So it happened in one of those days. It was like, I think we should do a song. Okay, and then we just like, let's do a song. So who do you suggest for the producers? Okay, and then he was like, I don't know what kind of song we wanted to do. We were not sure also, but we wanted to do a song. Okay,
Together.
yeah,
Like together.
because I have a really amazing bond with Sanan, because he really did help me a lot mentally also. So we decided to do a song, and that song was inspired by this Bruno Mars and
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, there's a lot of Bruno element in the song, which is like not something we see often from the Nagaland scene of music, right?
so. That was something that I think we should do a song, something like that. We did decide, but it happened nothing like that song actually.
No, I think the song is very upbeat, and it's just very groovable. You know, you can just dance to it, and I think that's something that we need. Like Naga musicians need to push a little bit more. Like instead of, I mean, we have incredible artists, but then I think the music video itself was so fun to watch. It was like there's a dance sequence in the video. Whose idea was that? I really want to know that.
Okay, so behind the music video, it's crazy also because we wanted to do it funny also.
Yeah.
At the same time, add a quality to it.
Yeah.
You know, like in Nagamese we say faltu. Faltu in the fun of joy, fun,
Yeah.
voila, but then not making it, too, over stressed or something like that.
Yeah.
So Godi was the person who, the brainchild behind the videos.
Yeah, I mean, Cody is a one-man army. I mean, the creativity that this guy has is crazy.
And even for video,
Yeah.
he does it alone. So to shoot
Like
that
to
video,
shoot, lighting, and I think just like the B-rolls, like just shooting the whole thing, then production, and he delivers in like very
he's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how was it working with him? Like, I mean, you've worked with him with so much more. KL Pamay. Was that your first with Cody?
Yes, that was my first, and then even Minefields was done by Cody.
Oh, Cody.
So I think
yeah.
all of my videos were done by Cody, I would say.
You have that relationship with him now.
So he's actually very calm, very hardworking, and creativity-wise, he is like the master, I would say.
Right. I mean, I think he's been doing all the music videos so far, like all the ones that are like really out there.
Yes, he is crazy when it comes to this.
And he's self-taught,
Yes.
which is amazing. So you shot the video in just one location, right?
I would say two, because there was this one single sequence where I had to go to a place, which was, we did not find it, so we just had to do it anywhere we found it.
Right. Like, so when it comes to like, did you shoot the music video? Because see, a lot goes into shooting, right? So I'm guessing even this video you shot it in a day.
Yeah. The first, 2 days I would say for the shoot. My single was done another day,
Yeah.
where I had a different scene, a different
Alright.
location, but then the first was done in a day.
Like, was it easy to work with? I mean, like you said, Sanan and you've been friends for
Oh, he's crazy to work with. If you're having a
like crazy, as in does he make you go crazy, or like he's like just really gellable?
I would say both ways, because he's the kind of person, if you're having a bad day, sit with him, you're just, back to smiling. Okay?
That's nice.
And then he is like very amazing to work with. He's just making the room very lively also. And then,
just a ray of sunshine.
yeah, and then his acting skills is like so good.
Yeah, I mean, I could see from like the expressions that he was giving in the music video. I was just like, okay, this guy can. And then I've watched him live just recently at the Dimapur Music Fest. And then, I mean, his performance was just, how would I put it? Like, it was just bomb.
Very much.
I mean, he's got the element. He can really bring the entertainment to you.
So true. And even as a person, he's really supportive. He's like he's like a pillar of mine, I would say right now.
Right. You're just very blessed to have a friend like him, like who's pushing you, like just helping you, not just like in the music field, but also mentally with your, with whatever that you go through on a daily basis. Okay, so should we be expecting any new works, music from you in the coming days? Like are you currently working on anything at the moment?
So, kind of, I would say.
Right.
I'm planning to release one single. Okay.
By this year?
I cannot promise about that,
Mm-hmm.
because some projects are planning, and one with Vinika, which we're planning something drama. Just kidding.
What? You're planning some drama with this?
Drama is me.
So, this song with Vinny, like, is it going to be another cover or like an original?
An original.
Oh, that's very exciting. And your single, like, give us a little bit.
So, it's gonna be DIYP, that is dancing in your palm. Okay, it's gonna be art
So we already have the name, Dancing
in your palm.
in Your Palm.
Yeah, still recording. It's still not done, fully finished.
Mhm.
But then, let's see what happens.
Like after Stay Close, like I really am like looking forward to dancing in your palm and hopefully see another dance sequence in the music video.
You may expect a.
I mean, I think we should all expect, I mean, with good reason, because I think we do need that element even more in your future work. And you said something about Prism.
Yeah.
Why don't you like let our listeners know a little bit about
Yeah,
Prism?
Prism. Well, Prism is like a worship school. Okay, it's
Right.
like where initiated by Udi Tali and Uyat Jungtina. Okay, Taliang and his wife Jungtina. Okay, where they bring just bring together a community of artists, musicians. And they just help us root ourselves in Christ.
Right.
Because being musicians or being singers, artists, people look up to us,
Mhm.
right? And then and most of the time when people are looking up at us, we tend to forget ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when we just eventually get lost in somewhere else, and depression hits in
Mhm.
and stuff. Yeah. So this is a place where
You all just come together to
yeah
worship. Mm-hmm.
yeah to worship and then make songs. It's like a family, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a family that is rooted in Christ, that emits love, joy.
What a beautiful initiative by Daliang and his wife, and I think I think you should be recruiting more people in.
Eventually, it's gonna be a big community.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would hope for. And with that being said, that's all the time we have. Thank you again so much for making all the way to the studio for this this short interview. And that's all we have for today's Music in Focus. I'm your host RJ Marjung, signing off.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
Wow, what a powerful and a moving story we just heard from Tia. I think it's incredible how he overcame adversity and found solace in music. Well, Tia's journey of self-acceptance and the importance of inclusivity is truly thought-provoking, and I think we should all take a moment to reflect on his words and the impact we can make by being more kind and inclusive towards others. Let's not forget, a simple act of acceptance can change someone's life. Well, thank you, Tia, for sharing your story and reminding us of the power of compassion. Also, we are very, very excited for your upcoming projects and we wish you all the very best. Welcome back, dear listeners. Today we have a special treat in store for you as we dedicate this hour to the remarkable talents of Tia Longkumer, our TaFMA Thursday Artist of the Week. We will be featuring a carefully curated selection of songs by Tia, showcasing the depth and beauty of his musical journeys. Although he may not have composed a vast number of original songs at this point in his career, but Tia's musical journey has been characterized by his exceptional ability to breathe new life into cover songs and collaborations with other artists. In addition to his cover songs, Tia has collaborated with fellow musicians, lending his talent and voice to their projects. These collaborations showcase his versatility and adaptability as an artist. We now bring you the song called Freedom by Zovelie Yese featuring Tia Longkumer and Asian Trooper. It is a rap song that talks about the power of youth and their aspirations for a better world. Here we go.
Living in the moment, waving hands in the air, no worry about the future. shoulder, like I was drowning myself.
Riding through the town, feels like I'm the one to catch the beat. Put it on a line, cause this is what I believe. No one cares to see the freedom that I've been me. This ain't no remedy, we all been living life for the extra maybe. Yeah, put it on the time, I'll be divine. Fuck this shit, cause anger wine. No more lies, this is life, yeah, yeah. Put it in a G, I call it, yeah, a masterpiece. Which you all can see, so don't give a fuck and let it be. Baby, don't worry, we all believing. We're believing, so live your moment. Spread your wings and just fly.
Living in the moment, waving hands in the air, worried about the future. I am young, bold and free. I am fierce, I am reckless. I will earn my rights. Nothing's gonna stop me, cause I am starting from a
I do for the love, not for the game, baby. Put me down, but I'm coming to you lately. Hold is crazy, this ain't love. I'm a dolphin, sexy with moons all around. Pick a fight lately, no more casualty, believe me. Living life endlessly.
Living in the moment, waving hands in the air, worried about the future. I am young, bold and free. My dreams are calling me out. I'm ready to run and fight this race. Come and stand and join the movement, cause I am rising from freedom.
I make my own path and no struggle stressing out. Put the billy on my juice, I just try it on your face. Cause I don't want waste my youth and pay the trip. You see it, you come running at my crib. Running and running while I'm just chasing and chasing the better picture. I see my future. Yeah, I'm shining and shining, I'm grinding harder and harder until I get it back, until I get my ways. So you gon' give up on your dream when you build your own realm. And the competition, take it easy, do it for the fame. You gon' give up on your dream when you build your own realm. And the competition, take it easy, do it for the fame.
Living in the moment, waving hands in the air, worried about the future. I am young, bold and free.
Well, Tia has also done some awesome cover songs of popular artists, and right now I'm going to play one of his cover songs for you. It's a song that you all know and love, but with a twist. It's Minefield by Fauzia and John Legend, but with Tia Longkumer and Vinika Yaptomi on vocals. Trust me, you don't want to miss this, so sit back, relax, and enjoy this beautiful rendition of Minefields by Tia Longkumer and Vinika Yaptomi. Here we go.
Now this might be a mistake that I'm calling you this late, but these dreams I have of you ain't real enough.
Started bringing up to pass how the things you loved don't last, even though this isn't fair for both of us.
Ooh, maybe I'm just a fool. I still belong with you, and you are. Ooh, these minefields that I walk through. Ooh, I risk to be close to you. Ooh, these minefields keeping me from you. Ooh, I risk to be close to you, close to you. Didn't notice what I lost until all the lights were off, and not knowing what you're up to tortured me.
Now this might be a mistake, broken in so many ways, but I piece us back together slowly.
Ooh, maybe I'm just a fool. I still belong with you, and you are.
that I'm calling you this late.
But these dreams I have of you ain't real enough.
Well, that was Minefields by Fauzia and John Legend, but with a twist. It was a cover song by Tia Longkumer and Vinika Yoptomi. I hope you enjoyed their rendition of this beautiful song, and if you did, you are in for a treat, because I have another cover song by Tia, and this time he takes on a song by one of the most popular singers in the world, Sam Smith. It's Fire on Fire, a romantic ballad that will melt your heart, so get ready to hear Tia Longkumer's amazing voice on this song. Here is Fire on Fire by Tia Longkumer.
My mother said I'm too romantic. She said you're dancing in a movie. I almost started to believe her. Then I saw you and I knew. Maybe cause I got a little bit older, it's all that I've been through. I like to think it's how you lean on my shoulder, and how I see myself with you. No, I don't say a word, but still you take my breath, and still the things I know. There you go, saving me from under the cold. Fire on fire, when I'm molecules, and this much desire, together we're witness. They say that we're out of control, and someday we'll see us. Don't let them ruin our beautiful freedom. 'Cause when you unfold me, tell me you love me, look in my eyes. You are perfection, my only direction. Fire on fire, fire on fire. When we fight like lions, then we love and feel the truth. We lose our mind on a city of roses. We wouldn't abide by any rules. And I don't say a word, but still you take my breath, and still the things I know. And there you go, saving me from under the cold. Fire on fire, when I'm molecules, and this much desire, together we're witness. They say that we're out of control, and someday we'll see us. Don't let them ruin our beautiful freedom. 'Cause when you unfold me, tell me you love me, look in my eyes. You are perfection, my only direction. Fire on fire, fire on fire, fire on fire. When I'm molecules, and this much desire, together we're witness. They say that we're out of control, and someday we'll see us. Don't let them ruin our beautiful freedom. 'Cause when you unfold me, tell me you love me, look in my eyes. You are perfection, my only direction. Fire on fire, fire on fire.
Well, listeners, we have just listened to Fire on Fire by Tia Longkumer, a cover song of Sam Smith. I hope you enjoyed listening to it, and as for me, I was blown away by his voice. I think he really knows how to sing with, emotion and passion. Yeah, I feel that. And guess what? He's not done yet. He has another cover song for us, It's Blinding Light by The Weeknd. It's a catchy and upbeat song that will make you want to dance. And Tia Longkumer does a great job of adding his own flavor to this song. So right now, let's enjoy to this cover song of Blinding Lights by Tia Longkumer.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on without a touch, baby. I look around, it's empty. There's no one around to judge me. Oh, I can see that you are gone. And I say, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I try. Whoa, I'm living in the light. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I try. Hey, I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sunlight in the sky. Hit the road and drive, baby. This city's cold and empty. No one around to judge me. Can clearly see that you are gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I trust. Whoa, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I trust. Yeah, oh, and I say, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I trust. Yeah, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I trust. Yeah. Just wanna let you know that I said he's on the phone. I'll never let you go this time. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, I can sleep until I feel your touch. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Oh, what I'm like is you're the one I trust. Yeah, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, what I like is you're the one I trust. Hey, ooh, yeah. Da da do da da do da da da. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
And that was Blinding Lights by Tia Longkumer, a cover song of The Weeknd's smash hit. I hope you enjoyed listening to Tia Longkumer's songs today. Well, listeners, he is our artist of the week and he deserves all the applause and appreciation for his amazing talent. You can follow him on his social media platforms and check out his original songs and cover songs on his YouTube channel. He is definitely one of the rising artists in the music industry. And speaking of artists, we have another one for you as well. And dear listeners, it's time to immerse ourselves in the enchanting melodies of an emerging talent hailing from the vibrant city of Dimapur. Yes, it's none other than Koko Savino. As we transition to Koko Savino's enchanting sounds, be prepared to be transported to a world of soulful melodies and captivating rhythms. We have a special treat for our listeners as we present the debut cover song by Koko. Without further ado, here is Forever by Lewis Capaldi, covered by Koko.
Caught me off guard. I wish that I'd been sober. Still here we are, back in Hanover 99, just like old times over. Under the exit lights, as beautiful as ever. I really wish that I dressed up a little better. No regrets is what we said. We can't go back again, darling. Nobody said that it would last forever. That doesn't mean we didn't try to get there. I never said that we would die together. That doesn't mean it was a lie. Remember, nobody said that it would last forever. Head in my hands, cold coffee on the table. Wish you the best. I would if I was able. Morning light, it stings a little out of my mind. I don't remember calling. Had too much tonic going. Sometimes it does the talking. Hope you know I wish you all the love you're looking for, darling. Nobody said that it would last forever. That doesn't mean we didn't try to get there. I never said that we would die together. That doesn't mean it was a lie. Remember, nobody said that it would last forever. Nobody said that it would last forever. That doesn't mean we didn't try to get there. I never said that we would die together. That doesn't mean it was a lie. It'll never take those long summer days when love was untamed. Too burning hard to dare to break. Remember, nobody said that it would last forever.
Hello, listeners. Welcome back. You are tuning in to 90.8 Hills FM, and we have just listened to the song Forever by Lewis Capaldi, covered by Koko. We hope that her soulful voice touches your hearts, uplifts your spirits, and reminds you of the transformative power of music in our lives. Well, the next song coming your way is called Time, and it's Koko's collaboration with Shujan Day. The song Time is a slow and melancholic song. It has a simple piano melody and a soft drum beat accompanied by the vocals of Shujan Day and Koko. Well, I feel the overall lyrics evoke a mix of emotions including longing, vulnerability, and a desire for freedom. The song seems to explore the complexities of relationships, the yearning for connection, and the struggles that come with life. Well, alright, enough talk, and we are playing it right now. This is Time by Shujan Day featuring Koko.
You're floating high above
getting high on drugs. We fell onto the skies on our own disguise. Set me free above. There's nothing you can do. Who we are to fall in love, like lovers on the screen. Time again we fall apart, like we weren't meant to be. Oh, we're swirling through the sea, like a bird you set me free.
Without time, without care, without anyone else, without those judging eyes, just the two of us. Set me free above. There's nothing you can do. Who we are to fall in love, like lovers on the screen. Time again we fall apart, like we weren't meant to be. Oh, we're swirling through the sea, like a bird you set me free.
Well, listeners, we have just listened to the song called Time, and this is Koko's collaboration with Shujan Day. I hope you enjoyed the song as much as I did. Now, moving on to the next song, we have another cover song by Koko, and the song is I Will Spend My Whole Life Loving You by Gina Grannis and Imaginary Future.
August afternoon, I can picture you walking with your father at your side. In the summer heat, California speaks softly like she's making up her mind. And now, as I stand beside you, I say, baby, isn't it crazy that we are born only to die? Oh, but lately I've been counting my stars, 'cause I will spend my whole life loving you. Ooh, through your shining eyes, sweet like Jeffrey pie, I pretend that I could reach your thoughts. Now it's just the truth,
Seems our hearts are fused, sudden like the gold your sister bought. And how am I lucky enough to say, baby, isn't it crazy that we are born only to die? Oh, but lately I've been counting my stars, 'cause I will spend my whole life loving you, 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 loving you. And I say, baby, isn't it crazy that we are born only to die? Oh, but lately I've been counting my stars, 'cause I will spend my whole life loving you.
And that concludes our 60-minute tribute to Tia Longkumer and Koko, our TaFMA Thursday Artists of the Week. We hope you enjoyed this musical journey and discovered new favorites along the way. Well, thank you so much, listeners, for tuning in till the very end. And I'd like to request my listeners to remember to continue supporting this exceptional artist by streaming their music, following them on social media, and attending their live performances whenever possible. Let's celebrate the talent and dedication of Tia and Koko as they continue to make waves in the music industry. Thank you for joining us this evening, dear listeners. Stay tuned for more inspiring artists and their amazing music on our upcoming shows. Until then, keep embracing the power of music and let it be the soundtrack to your lives. This is Arjelian signing off. Have a good night.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.